I have done nothing but read this month, so I feel like it's time for a little reading update. Let's start by going through my two most recent reads. First one was Murder by Candlelight. It was good. Like, I can see that the writing, the book itself was good. I just don't think it was for me. We just read Murder on the Orient Express for a book club, and I really didn't like that book either, and this reminded me a lot of Agatha Christie's writing. So if you're into that, this will be great. It wasn't really for me. Then I finished I Died at Fallow Hall. I haven't actually spoken about this yet to anybody. I need to talk about this. This was so well written. I was just not expecting it, because when I picked it up, it was quite small. Like, that's a pretty small book. You could do this so fast. It was just very well done. And I think the thing I like most about it is that normally with a thriller, I feel like it's just a thriller mystery and that's it. This was like mystery, but it tackled like serious issues as well. I'm gonna make a review on this separately, so stay tuned. I'm currently reading 2 books, so let's get started on those. First one being Story of My Life by Lucy Score. It doesn't come out until March, so I'm very honoured to be reading this right now. I found I struggled a little bit with, what was the other one? Things We Never Got Over. So I was a little bit worried about this one, but whoa, like, I'm loving this so much. I'm having so much fun. I almost don't want this to end, and I love that, like, I can see it's being set up to be another series. I'm so excited for the rest. I really love the main character in this, like our FMC. I think she's so funny, and she's just so awkward and silly, and I don't know, it's very fun. Like, it's such an easy, lighthearted read. And finally, I'm reading Remarkably Bright Creatures. If you know me at all, you know I've been meaning to read this for such a long time. It's actually embarrassing. I'm currently reading this for a book club. I am enjoying it so much, but you know what? I'm not annotating it as much as I thought I would. So this book is beautiful. Like, I'm feeling all sorts of things, but there isn't actually that many like crazy beautiful quotes in here. It's more that the book is able to make me feel so much without even needing to like write it down. So whilst I am annotating some stuff, like a lot of it can't be annotated. It's just a feeling that it's giving me, and it's a really insane experience. I'm feeling everything the characters are feeling without them having to over explain, and I just love that so much. That is such a hard thing to do. Finally, my next 2 reads, very easy. I've got my book club read with ML and Haley. We're reading Raelia, the second book in the Medoran Chronicles series. I'm very excited for this, I'm not gonna lie. I really liked the first one. It very much took me by surprise. And finally, I Bet You'd Look Good in a Coffin by Katie Brent. The first book, amazing. Like, I enjoyed myself so much. Like, it was just so fun. It was very fun to read, and it was actually incredibly empowering as well, which I didn't realize I was going to feel going into it, but this is actually tackling a lot of issues, so I highly recommend reading this series if you haven't already. Just make sure you check your trigger warnings. There are a few issues tackled in here that are hard to read about. I highly implore you to read it if you can, but just check